I help co-found and I currently run a company called DesiYou. We're an online video network that distributes high-quality Indian entertainment to websites, mobile carriers, set-top boxes, digital TV devices, anything that wants Indian quality content. That's our mission, to provide the best Indian entertainment. And outside of that, I've gotten really involved as a business coach kind of advisor role. So the company I'm working with is called Spawned, which is a video gaming platform that promotes rewards for playing video games. It's really simple. You bring in you play your games, you showcase your points on the site, the points convert into what they call spawn points, and those spawn points can be converted into some type of reward, like a product discount at like a GameStop, or like some type of recognition within your own community. And outside of that, I've been spending a lot more time on an awesome website that I helped co-found. It's called DreamItAlive.com. The word dream, the word it, the word alive. And DreamItAlive.com is an online platform that allows you to make your dreams happen. We provide a way for you to create an online dream board that you can use to showcase what is it that you want in life. Better career, love, romance, educational goals. And once that dream board is done, you can share that with the world. And the community can help you out. So think of like crowdsourcing, crowdfunding, but more on helping your specific life goals and having your community help support that, either through money or through resources. Our goal at DreamItAlive.com is to provide you resources. So let's say your goal is to be an entrepreneur. We'll try to get you awesome content from entrepreneurial like books and stuff. Or let's say you want your dream is to get a car. We'll help you get a targeted deal with, like, let's say Ford Mustang, if your dreams, like, always get a Mustang. Because the dream board states what you want. So we have a better idea of knowing your exact thing that you need, which is a very innovative thing, because advertising is based on what you think you want. We now know what you want because you stated it right there and then, if that makes sense. Yeah, so Dream It Alive is my latest company, and it came after many years of failing and winning in my other businesses, okay? The thing I tell anyone who wants to be an entrepreneur is you gotta learn both from your successes and your failures. One of the things I learned from DesiYou is how important your founding team is. When you first start a company, you sometimes want to do everything, right? What I did in DreamItAlive.com is we assembled a team where we're really good at one part, and the rest we get others to be really good at it. So my company, Dream It Alive, I'm more on the business side. I have a creative partner, and I have a tech partner. So when the three of us work together on things, not only is it better, more efficient, but we get a better overall perspective. You see, in the past, you try to be the tech, business, and creative at the same time. You try to think, oh, I can do it all, and I'll just outsource the rest. No, you need to have the three from the beginning. So that's the difference that I'm doing with Dream It Alive versus not what I did in the past. I would say 2 pieces of advice. One is, don't do a business because it's a trend. Like, social media is hot right now, okay? Facebook, Twitter, whatever, it's all big. Don't do a business because they're doing so good. Do a business because you're passionate about it. Like, you're a product of the market. Like, I'll jump back to a sec to Dream It Alive. I do business coaching. I'm an advisor to many companies. I like speaking. I like to help people. My other partner, she's a wellness coach. So she makes people's lives better from a spiritual level. And my other partner, the tech partner, she had a job board which was more meant to help you find your right job. So we all had the similarity of wanting to make people's goals happen. So that's why we decided to do DreamItAlive.com. That's why I know that there's a good chance we will be successful, because we're following something we're passionate about. Not because there's a huge market, which there is, but that's not the real reason. The last thing is the founding team. I brought that up earlier. You gotta have, I feel you gotta have a combination of what I call the power of 3. Business, creative, and technology have to have an equal influence in the beginning stages of the company. Whether it's like 2 business partners, 1 creative, 1 tech, that's fine. As long as all of them have an equal say in the big stages. Look at the best companies that followed this. Apple. Steve Jobs was the creative, Wozniak was the tech, and Mike Mercola, the first investor, was really the business guy. Helped write the business plan, get the funding. That's a great example. Facebook. Sean Parker, Mark Zuckerberg, Dustin Machowitz. They had that power of 3. Google, Larry, Sergey, and Eric Schmidt. Okay, you got to have that foundation in the beginning. You got to really you got to dial into your network. I believe in like-minded energy. So if your intent is to be a good entrepreneur, you're going to surround yourself with people. They might not be your business partners, like you asked me, but they will know their business partners. My case, I worked with the creative partner for a while. We've been good friends for a while. And when her and I were talking about this, she said, oh, by the way, my brother's wife's best friend is this woman, and she's like this tech person looking for a job. How did she know this? Because her and her brother had a similarity for wanting to do entrepreneurial stuff. So that's what I mean. It's all about like-minded energy. Okay, an entrepreneurial is someone who wants to solve a problem. I don't care how big it is. They see a problem. They can live it. So you could be a high school student and you might hate the way that the scoreboard is showing the scores. There's no interactivity there. An entrepreneur might say, oh wow, there's all this real estate on that scoreboard. What if we put an advertisement on top of the scoreboard? That can make the basketball team get more money. An entrepreneur is someone who has a passion for perfection. They're not happy with the status quo. They don't let just things go with the flow, you know? They really want, they want something good quality. That's a trait. And the last thing is entrepreneurial is, they're a jack of all trades. Because you're going to be a salesman sometimes. You're going to be a tech guy sometimes. You're going to be a product guy sometimes. You're going to have to, let go of the ego and get blunt feedback from customers, investors, and friends, and family. You're going to get a lot of rejection. So you have to be really strong-minded, I feel. You should work for somebody first. Learn from them. Okay? A lot of great entrepreneurs worked for another entrepreneur to see what it's like. Steve Jobs worked for Atari. I don't know if people know that. He worked for Atari Games, the guys who originally created Pac-Man. Mark Zuckerberg did software work for another company before he created Facebook. There's a lot of examples that I'm trying to get at. Intern, work for companies, learn from them. As long as you're excellent at whatever job you do, there's nothing wrong with learning those skill sets and then thinking, hey, you know what, maybe I'll go be an entrepreneur on my own, or maybe I don't like all the operational stuff. Maybe I just want to help build companies and work as a support on various specific things. Go work for someone then. I agree, it's not cut out for everybody. But you don't know until you try and learn from others.